Hi YouTube world, welcome back to my channel. Nikki D here, and today's video I'm actually so excited to film. I've never tried any Fenty beauty products before, but she recently released some new products and I was very intrigued, so I went into Sephora today, the day they dropped, and I picked up 2 of the new releases, plus I picked up a few other things that were already existing in her line. So I'm so excited to try them out today. So the new products that released today and the ones that I picked up were the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Retouch and Setting Powder. I got the color in Banana, and this retails for $40 Canadian. It expires in 12 months and you get 28 grams of product, so that's a lot of product. I was very uncertain about the color Banana because it looked really dark, and then I was really uncertain about the color below it, which was Butter, so I got a sample of it because that one looks too white and this one looks too dark, so I don't know which one's going to be best for me. I also picked up their concealer, which also released today, and this is their Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer, and you get 8 milliliters of product. It retails for $32 Canadian and it expires in 12 months. I got the color in 150. So I'm going to start by priming my face with the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. I got the little mini one because I feel like I never use up an entire primer. Excuse all the redness that I have today. I am actually allergic to something, but I don't know what it is. This is a thicker primer than what I'm used to using. It feels kind of silicone-y, but not too much. It's supposed to be pore blurring, I believe. Smooth pore diffusing finish, extended makeup wear. Pore diffusing. Okay. So, and then I'm going to go in with the foundation. I have not tried this before. It's a soft matte longwear foundation. It's not a new product. It's been around for a while. I just haven't tried it. I'm going to put a few squirts here on my palette. And I'm just going to start by blending it into my cheek here. I got color matched for this in store, so I hope the color is good. The color is actually pretty light, a lot lighter than what I'm used to. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really feeling this right now. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more, and I'm gonna take the Morphe Y6 and I'm gonna try it with a brush to see if on my forehead I feel a different way. It's very softening. It just, it's probably a little bit too matte for me. If you like your matte foundations, you might like it, but I don't feel like I need to blend it all the way down my neck because it's a very good color match to my neck. Gosh, I'm hella pale. Okay, so foundation's on, and I'm gonna go in with the concealer. I got the concealer in the same shade as my foundation because apparently whatever shade you are in the foundation, it should be the same shade you are in your concealer if you want it to be the same color. However, if you want to go a little bit lighter, then you would go down a few shades, staying within the same color category, I believe. Like if you're a neutral or you're golden, then you would stay within those tones. So I got the color 150, and I don't know how this is going to apply. This looks really light for me, but again, I was color matched in store, and this is the color that they helped me pick out, so it's very creamy feeling. Like when I first put it on, it feels super creamy. I'm just going to use my sponge to blend that out. It blends it out really nice. I don't think it's a good color match for me. I actually think it's kind of light, though it always looks lighter in the viewfinder than it does in actual person. Just gonna take a close look at myself in the mirror here. I don't think this is my color. I do think this pulls a little bit too pink for me. I'm more of a yellow undertone, so I'm definitely gonna go back and change the shade of this. The concealer might be okay if my foundation was the right color. It definitely is a soft matte. The concealer felt very creamy. It blended out really nicely. It's a medium coverage, I would say. I don't think it's a full coverage. It feels more hydrating than it does matte. So it feels hydrating actually. So I just want to apply a little bit more with my finger just around here because I do have some blue undertones right here. I'm really digging the concealer. The foundation, I'm like, right now. And it's creasing just the littlest right here. It's not creasing a ton, like some concealers crease like instantly when I put them on. So this one's not doing too bad actually. I didn't set it yet and it's not creasing too much, just a little. Okay, so I'm super nervous about the next step, guys, because the banana color, it pulls so yellow. Like when you look at it, it actually looks kind of dark. So I'm uncertain how this is gonna look on my face. I'm gonna put a little bit here on my palette. I'm not gonna bake with it because, like I said, I'm kind of like scared. Just gonna pick a bit of it up on my sponge here. It's so yellow. Like the undertone of this is so yellow. Wow. No. So yeah, it does definitely have some color, though it claims to be translucent. I'm just gonna pat this around my face. It has a scent. It smells like a man's aftershave. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, it smells like an aftershave. With this powder on, the foundation actually looks like a better match. But will I be able to wear this powder with other foundations? That's my question of the day. Okay. Now for like a close-up. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you my final thoughts on these products. Okay guys, I now have a face full of makeup, and so this is how the foundation and the concealer and the setting powder and a Fenty highlighter is looking with everything done. Look at myself in the mirror and give you my final thoughts. So I love how it looks from far away. Like, I love how it looks from far away. When I look close up, I do see a lot of pores. Like, it didn't diminish the look of my pores at all. I'm hoping I could use this powder. I'm going to try this powder with other foundations to see if it's too dark. If it is, I'm going to go back and exchange it for the butter. But the concealer, I love how the concealer looks. It is a very soft, focused finish. It's not too drying looking. It's not too matte, and it's not too dewy. Like, it's the perfect finish. The finish on the concealer is amazing. It did somewhat, I mean, make me look a little bit aged, I want to say. Yeah, no, I really like the concealer. The foundation is kind of drying. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't in love with the foundation on a bare face. When I put the bronzer and the blush and everything on top of it, I was like, okay, no, this looks good. But on its own, like, is it something I can wear on its own? I don't think so. It looked kind of dry and cakey. It did look kind of dry and cakey, and it did settle or enhance some of my lines on my forehead. And like I said, it made my pores look a little bigger. But I don't hate it right now. I'm going to try it again in the future, and I'll make my decision on whether or not I am in love with it. But the setting powder, I liked the setting powder. I really, really liked the setting powder. It gave a really nice soft focus. It has zero flashback. I did take a picture at zero flashback, and it's very smoothing. Yes. I'm kind of on the fence about it, though, tell you the truth. The foundation I'm kind of on the fence about. It wasn't full coverage. It took quite a bit of product. I think I used like 3.5 pumps to get like my whole face done. It dried kind of quickly, so it didn't blend as well. The finish is nice, though it's kind of drying. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, when I look at myself from far, it's nice and soft and like it looks filtered, but then when I look close up, I can just kind of see it looks a little bit dry, and I can see my pores and stuff. But it has good and bad qualities to it, like any product. The concealer is thumbs up. I do like the concealer. It did settle a little bit in my lines, but not anywhere near as bad as other concealers, but not quite as good as my Born This Way or as good as my It Cosmetics concealer. But I do really like it. It actually really concealed. It's a medium to full coverage, I want to say, in the concealer. And the finishing powder, yes, I did like the finishing powder. I'm uncertain about the color just yet, but I am happy with that purchase. So far for the concealer and the setting powder that were the new releases today, I am really enjoying. The foundation is the one thing that I'm a little bit on the fence about. Oh, and I did use the Fenty Beauty How Many Carats highlighter that I picked up, I want to say back in November, and I actually never used right here. Okay. When you first put it on, the glitters are just like, wow, it's a lot of glitter. But it's so pretty though. Like, I feel like it has a lot of glitter initially, and then they kind of just underneath the glitter, or the glitter kind of dissipates, and you're just left with this really, really nice highlight. It's not a highlight that I would put anywhere else other than here, or maybe here. Like, I wouldn't highlight my brow bone or the bridge of my nose or anything with that highlighter. It's just too glittery for that. But for the cheekbones and the inner corner, stunning. Very, very pretty. This would look so pretty, I think, as an eyeshadow topper as well. But very pretty highlight. Anyways, I'm also wearing the Fenty Beauty Diamond Milk lip balm. One of my favorite lip balms. Okay, so that's it. I know I rambled on a lot about these products because I'm just kind of still on the fence about the foundation, but the review really was for the concealer and the powder because they're new and they launched today, Friday, January the 11th. Could be the 10th. It's the 11th, January the 11th. Sorry, I know. But yes, concealer, yes. Setting powder, yes. Foundation, not sure yet. Okay, that's where we stand. Highlighter, beautiful. Lip gloss, beautiful. So that's it, guys, for today's video. If you like this channel and you like me, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, guys, ciao.